do you know something? When Dan Heng committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadharians, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The Vidyadharians were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Dan Heng against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadharians were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper.
Waters of the ancient sea, cleanse me. Waters of the ancient sea, protect me. This world's good karma is settled.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. Still, I wait.
Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must...
As recorded, our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them.
Heaven search.
Let's go.
A foregone conclusion. Heaven search. Rise!
This is our chance.
A foregone conclusion.
Conflict is pitiless!
My turn!
Search. Break.
This is our chance.
Heaven search.
Rules are made to be broken.
Heaven search. Rise.
Let's make it quick.
Follow my charge.
Tough luck running into me!
Heaven search. Break.
Let's go.
A foregone conclusion.
Here is thunder!
My turn!
Show no mercy!
Heaven search. Rise!
Let's make it quick.
There's no time to lose.
Tough luck running into me!
Heaven's search. Break!
Jingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seat of divine
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests, when you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here,
Dan Heng?
Thank you, Dan Heng.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Luofu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dan Heng's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the Plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument.
It looks so much much like Dan Heng. I wonder if...
在我皮肉下交织成命运，扎根于烈
The
火
statue... Is that... Dan Heng's brother?
我的骨骼，放任飓风从口中挣脱。
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power. Do you understand, Dan Heng? Since Dongfeng perished, the Luofu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. What happens next is in your hands.
血脉奔去。
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the ambrosial arbor.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the general. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So... what? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have... Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dan Heng, correct? I've heard your name before.
将我的伤痕
Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Vidyadhara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation?
小酌的灵性，我你竟是做我的骨骼，放任飓风从口中挣脱，用传说重塑我，用疼痛守住我。
I
挣脱，用传说重塑。
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadharians used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jing Yuan. General, are you planning to face Dantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Use Scale Gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talents, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering.
Huh? The Vidyadhara?
When the life of a vidyadhara is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell.
Whoa.
Does that
You took the bait. Time for a buzz. Let me tend your wounds.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. May as well kill them all.
Need a doctor?
Stand still.
Time for a buzz.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility. We can use it.
Who are you?
Dan Heng said only the High Elder can enter here.
That traitor is already dead. Who are you?
What do I want? I want to see her. See how she's faring.
A mysterious intruder. This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those
That's right. From what I recall, our people sing the hymn of clouds and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance.
mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation. From hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Beneath the lunar glow adore, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form. And from the ancient sea rebirth, this mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depth. And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth. Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, wiser kin after their rebirth.
Seems to be the problem, friend. It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation, but for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
this seal was already on the verge of breaking before the ambrosial arbor's resurrection.
Lanterns are different.
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Say bye to breathing.
You don't look so good. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Stand still.
It's time.
Good times. Never. Time to say bye. Boom.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
The last of the three talons is here.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
Stand still.
Time for a buzz.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
More enemies. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Stand still.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Let me tend your wounds.
Thanks. You're too
I'm
good
on
to
guard.
me.
More enemies.
Relax.
Need a doctor?
Stand still.
Lance at the ready.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Good times. Now time to say bye. Boom. May as well kill them all.
You don't look so good.
Relax.
I'm on guard.
Time for a buzz.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Reverence to the three talents is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the... arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
That should do.
Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality. This is of vital importance to the ambrosial arbor seal. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the arbor is the duty of the vidyadharians.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They perform...
Master, must we really forsake Scale-Gorge Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yue?
I cannot say, young master. The senior Vidyadharians say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hailed.
It is time to repay them.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.